Well, go on, you get me. We're inside. You get me. Episode 3 of Drivecast. You get me. I'm here inside. We're here with Jay. You get me. You get me. And we're here with CJ. You get me. CJ, Jay. We don't know where Nana is. We think he got hit by a truck. Again. Yeah, he survived one too many times. But we're inside.
Where's the cat?
You can get me. And we're here. We haven't got any topics today. We're just gonna roll off the tongue. You get me. Hot as balls here. I'm not turning off my fan levels.
Oh yeah, it was like that the other day here. We had like a big
the world is fucking burning, yeah. And all everyone's doing is moaning that it's too hot, bro. The world is literally on fire. Like, it's actually a bit mad. I saw a tweet the other day and I didn't favour it because I thought it was a bit gay.
Wow, we're using that, are we?
Yeah,
like,
gay, like gay boy.
This tweet was very homosexual.
Nah, I love shout out to my gays, but it was a tweet and it was like, now the world is on fire and it's actually hurting people, and I just thought it was like, yo, if anyone's actually out here getting hurt by the weather, they need to grow up. Like, yo, that's
screw old people, screw young kids in cars. Screw people with heat stroke.
I actually thought it was going to be like a political thing she was going to get out. Like, I thought you was going to say something like, oh, the world may be on fire physically, but our civilization is in flames.
Our civilization's been in flames for time. I've actually got another topic that's just come off my head.
Okay.
It relates to what CJ was saying earlier about Mr. Boris. So I was watching a documentary earlier, yeah? You know, you get some mad thoughts from these documentaries, you know. That's where everything stems from, is documentaries. Anyway, watching this mad documentary on Netflix about data and how your data is more, like, valuable than basically anything. Data is, like, the most... Have you seen it?
I've been seeing it.
Yeah.
On Netflix.
I, like, watched half of it and then fell asleep because I was dead last night. Yeah. You get me. We're inside with CJ and Jay. You get me. Episode 3. You get me. We're inside. Yeah, and I was watching it, and he was talking about data and that. And apparently, the same company that did data collection for the Trump campaign also did it for the Brexit campaign.
Yeah, what were they called? Something Analytica.
Yeah, Cambridge Analytica.
Analytica. Yeah.
And basically, it's got to the point where they have so much data on people, they can find out the, like, persuadables to people, the people they're gonna target in the fucking like voters and that, and they'll literally have a database of you as a voter with how gullible you are, like how much of a liability you are, like what your spending is like, etc., to figure out, like, if you're bro, I'm trying to fucking explain. Chill. Oh my god.
I'm trying to add on. Jesus Christ.
I haven't finished. Do you know what? I don't even want this to end of Drivecast episode 3. We're inside. It's CJ and Jay. You get me? That's the end of your StraightUpHippo as we know it. Nah, still. Anyway, someone basically took him. Someone took him to court and basically said, I want to know what my profile was, but they were like, nah, you're not allowed because you're a little bitch. Basically.
There are words.
It's just mad. But so basically, people, like, data, you get me, that everyone knows what you're saying. When you download an app on your phone, they're like, we're going to find out everything about you except, or don't install the app. Basically, they're just robbing you of your information, and everyone should be more alert at that information. I wonder what mine looks like, you know, my data profile.
Probably some shit.
That's actually rather scary.
But yeah, it is. Like, I mean, for example, taking it, like you said, how they figure out how gullible you are and everything. So someone take an older person, for example, who's more susceptible to, like, fake news and, like, bullshit like that, and they see how, like, I'll use my dad for an example. He's a big Trump supporter.
I hope your dad watches this.
I hope so too.
I hope your dad watches this. Like, you fucking bitch.
He goes on, because he goes on 8chan. He spreads fake news from all
Your
that.
dad goes on 8chan.
Yes.
Boy, what the fuck? What kind of, like,
because he's in that whole QAnon movement, which is just a huge web of, like, fake news and everything. So, like,
what world are we living in, bro? Where your dad is on 8chan, Trump is in power, and Boris Johnson is fucking PM, bro. What? I just don't understand. I don't get it.
Yeah, but so like you'll see that, and like now they see that he spreads a lot of fake news, so they'll be like, okay, time to hit this guy with some more fake news from websites that spread that shit. So like his feed and like whatever he's digesting in terms of media is just gonna be tailored to all that fake news stuff. You see?
It's fucked.
Yeah.
On top of that, like also yes,
also,
CJ, you can carry on and just interrupt me. It's fine.
No, I just thought of something. This ties into it. Like it's gotten to the point where like I'm going to Las Vegas in a few weeks.
Yeah, I couldn't even want to fucking interrupt you for a second. You weren't this excited before we started recording when we all were talking. We were all talking normally, yeah, and you were like
normally.
We were talking normally, and you were just quiet. And now Drivecast is on like, my dad's on 8chan, like, and all this bullshit. Like you weren't like this before. What's happened? What if I'm not recording? What if I've just been trolling you all this time?
That'd be mad funny. But I lost my train of thought. But no, like
you get
I
more
know
insight
we're going
with CJ
we're,
and Jay, episode 3. You get me? Jeez.
But when we're going to Las Vegas, and I literally heard that we're going to Las Vegas one day, and then the next day, my entire Instagram feed, I'm just seeing ads for booking fares to Las Vegas, like trips to Las Vegas, blah. Like I'm seeing Las Vegas and all my fucking ads. I'm like,
cookies.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I literally heard about this one day, and then the next day, all that.
And you didn't Google it. You didn't knew nothing about Vegas.
On my phone, no. On my phone, on my Google, on my
Google.
So what are you implying, that they've been spying on you? Is that what you're implying?
But that is what that is what the documentary is about.
Of course.
Here's the thing.
But there's a difference between being spied on through data and digital stuff, and then being spied on, literally being spied on.
Yeah. So basically, if I can continue, basically what happens with the data is depending on how long you look at something for. I'm assuming you said not on your phone, so that basically means that you searched it somewhere else, correct?
Maybe someone on the other computers, maybe it might have. Yeah, probably.
Well, there you go then.
So
if it's they track everything that you do. That's how they social.
It's a bit Also, Amazon Alexa probably listening to me.
Loud.
Probably listen, like it listens to everything you say.
Yeah.
Alexa, search scat.
I'm not sure.
No one laughed but you then. You don't.
I know for a fact that you're into scat now.
Right, I want to say shout out to my 21x9 gang. We're out here, we're live, we're balling, we're bougie, and also sorry for the fact my fan was on for the first 10 minutes of this. Sure, it was like down the mic and that.
And thank you for tuning in to episode 65 of the annual Drivecast.
But we're back, we're balling, we're bougie.
5 years in total.
CJ,
for
episode 3,
years,
you get me.
We have been the #1 podcast on Twitter. In other news,
should I upload this one just on Twitter?
just like the full thing.
I might just upload a full thing onto Twitter, or like upload a full thing onto Twitter, but at like 300 times speed.
Man, that'll be like one of my design challenges.
With music in the background and the wildlife in the background and that. Yo, I want to say quick shout out to all my gang. We're inside, you get me? Shout out to all my gang watching this, yeah? Wow. With mustaches, yeah? And bollock beard, like, you get bollock hair, you get me? Shout out to all my vaginas, shout out to all my gays, shout out to all my trans. We're out here, we're accepting of everyone on the channel, yeah? I want to say shout out to all my one legs, yeah? All my one legs guys, yeah?
What?
Say shout out to all my autists, shout out to all my browns, shout out to all my blacks, shout out to all my whites, everyone inside, you get me? Shout out to everyone, we're in here, we're inclusive. Shout out. I want to say, shout out to all my weekend ravers.
I'm actually begging you.
Shout out to all my weekend ravers, yeah. Shout out to all my photographers, yeah. Shout out to all my lovers of music.
The actions you're fucking doing now, please stop. Please.
Shout out to all the man been hit by cars and that. It's hard life, man. No? Shout out to all my council estate, man. Shout out to all Big Zoot gang. Shout out to all
the most. I don't understand what.
Shout out to all the man in jail. Shout out to all the man not in jail.
Because they're watching.
Shout out to all my private school man. Like,
hey.
Yeah, all them ones that wear ties normally and that weirdos. Shout out.
Rise up.
Shout out, man.
Catholic school gang, rise up.
I'm sorry, stop. I went to a public school and I wore a tie.
Yeah, I went to a public. I mean, yeah.
I went to private school.
No, I'm saying those private men are different.
Yeah, but you see them like there's a lot of them in Guildford.
Yeah, but you go weirdo, bro.
You can just tell like the way they're like they stance, like they walk in formation.
The way they stand, you know.
It's like in single file.
They walk in fucking formation, like they've got like sequences and they'll be fucking like weaving in and out of each other. They're a different breed.
Shout out to all the Chinese people playing on the mobile PUBG with the gyroscopes, murking me, bro. That's what I want to say, yeah. Shout out to all of you, yeah, on the gyroscopes on Fortnite, bro. The building like it's a motherfucking real brick, like all that shit. Shout out to all the little kids playing Fortnite, enjoying all that shit. I want to say shout out to everyone. I just want to make sure everyone knows at Drivecast we're inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Right, on that note, I want to say, I'm going to ask you a question. You got to basically think of the answer rapid. 3 seconds, yeah. 3 seconds, yeah. You got 3 seconds. Right, and then as soon as we got 3, 2, 1, you got to answer. So if there's one group that you don't like, who is it? 3, 2, 1.
You.
One group
of people you don't like. We're all inclusive in it, so this is a bit of a trick question.
KKK members.
Yeah, fuck the KKK, man. That's the correct answer. Fuck the KKK. You racist, yeah? Fuck off. We don't want you here, yeah? What are you doing?
Westboro Baptist Church.
What has happened?
Do you not know this is Drivecast episode 3? You get me? All the racists, fuck off. We don't want you here. All the racists can fuck off. It's the Drivecast episode. We're here with CJ and Jay. You get me?
Yep. Can we understand?
You know what the title of this is gonna be? Racist angry emoji.
I would like to speak to the CEO of racism.
Am I allowed to proceed to speak?
Yeah. We're respectful here.
So I was just telling the people that are actually sitting down watching this absolute brain fart of a podcast that Cameron usually gets like this after he's had a few lines. So I would like to apologize for his behavior, and you know, if there are any issues that we caused to your child, if your
few lines of life, bro, because I'm here living life. You get me?
You know, there are helplines that we provide to kind of help you get through.
So what would you like me to be sit here and do nothing?
Yeah. So
all right, Jay.
I guess I'm the captain now.
All right, let's talk about the socio-economical climate of
I had to butt in when he said socio-economic. What some bullshit, bro. We're inside.
Let's talk about. I've got something to talk about. So I'm a bit weird, right? So
right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Drivecast episode 3 with CJ and Jay, bro. Right. If anyone's watching this yet and you're a real subscriber, please sound clip that and use that in a meme. There's a meme to be had there. There's a meme. I don't know what the meme is, but there's a meme to be had there. So please sound clip that. You know what? I'll put that on Twitter. Just that clip, render it on Twitter. What is that? So we're at 13 minutes. I need to write that down.
I'm a bit odd. I find weird things interesting, like things that are boring and people wouldn't really think about. But like, today I was googling about like who owns I wanted to know what Mars, like the corporation Mars, how much shit they own, because they own like Skittles, Starburst, M&M's, Mars bars, Galaxy, like pet food. I was like, man. What the fuck? They own pet food and Skittles. Like, whoa.
You know PepsiCo. PepsiCo owns Pepsi, like all the drinks in the Pepsi line.
Oh yeah.
They also
I literally would have thought it would have been fucking Coca-Cola. Holy shit.
I'm not done. They also own Doritos. They own.
Wait, I can't tell if you're joking or not.
they own like a bunch of shit outside of Pepsi.
About what?
About Pepsi owning Pepsi.
I was taking the piss, obviously.
Yeah, I thought you were, but I thought CJ was taking it like no matter.
No, but it's CJ. Of course, he's gonna say PepsiCo actually own Pepsi.
Well, I was just adding on to what I was gonna say. Like they own like a lot of complementary goods that you'd find with Pepsi.
What is going on with my forehead? Like my vein on my head. Whoa.
Yo, we're inside Drivecast episode 3 with CJ, Jay, and Jay's forehead.
My veins on my forehead are just okay. Calm down.
That's crazy, man.
Jeez. Carry on.
Yeah, but yeah, like it's just really interesting to see how like you have a lot of like these companies, and then like they own a lot of like the stuff that you wouldn't even know. Like Mars, I never even knew that they own Skittles. I like, you know, you'd think that Skittles would be a bigger brand than Mars, but at least here
they own like Wrigley's as well, so they own all the chewing gum brands. Basically.
Yeah.
Like hubba bubba.
Nah, actually, genuinely, shout out to all these multi-glomerates. You know that one song from Midnight Club? That was that one song from Midnight Club that was just respect my conglomerate. Just respect my conglomerate.
You've lost a class.
Because we are the best, you hear me right? Don't need to debate the way we run shit in the government. So just respect my conglomerate. Just respect. Yo, shout out to everyone that played GTA 4, man. Best GTA game. Best GTA game. Don't even at me about that. Fair use of fucking Batia. Rockstar. It's Buster Wines wants to come next to me, yeah? Buster Wines wants to come next to me, yeah? I'm gonna go. You get me? Buster Wines. You hear what I said? Buster Wines, you get me?
No, I always thought it rhymed.
You've been lied to all your life. Okay. He's Buster Wines, bro. Buster Wines.
No, these veins on my head.
What I do when I gotta get it, but and I gotta
it's Buster Wines.
And he comes onto the stage like, I gotta do it, I gotta feel it, I gotta be the motherfucking man. I'm not afraid of the jet lag.
That's gonna sound awful.
Oh, nah, GTA 4 is the best GTA story. Don't even at me on that one still.
Story, yeah. Gameplay wise, I prefer GTA 5.
You know, I can actually do a perfect rendition of the GTA 4 theme. Because and then in the middle it goes
It's like the band's actually here.
And then it goes and it goes oh.
Halo.
Shout out to all my Halo gang. Master Chief, he's the real Don. Master Chief, the real. I bet his bollocks are fucking mad because he's a superhuman. You get me? Shout out to all my superhumans for super inclusive on Drivecast. Man.
All right. Can we have a say? We should have a saying competition.
Boy, I'm actually done, man. I've used all my energy in the first 20 minutes. I've not thought about the long haul.
Only 20 minutes. You're joking.
Yeah.
I mean, this is bullshit.
Yeah, man. Right, CJ, think of something.
Singing contest.
Are you being serious?
No, I'm genuinely being serious. It's only been 20 minutes.
Dude, wow.
All right. Singing contest.
No, actually, genuinely going back to fuck off, CJ, with the singing contest. I genuinely going back to what I was saying about Boris and that. So this is kind of what I was talking about when we went on some mad tangent where I was talking about fucking Master Chief's bollocks. Yeah, so basically it kind of leads on to what I was saying. Some memes. Just chill with me. Follow me, yeah. Follow me, yeah. So basically, I just want to talk about how it links into the data stuff I was saying. So obviously, this Cambridge Analytica company that helped get Trump into office and obviously Boris into office. I just wanted to talk about how obviously basically like the reason why they're in office is because of memes. Nah, I'm being so
Trump,
serious.
I agree.
I'm being
Trump,
so serious.
I agree with.
I'm being so
because
serious.
Here's the thing, presidents like that, when you're at least talking like on the U.S. side of things, if you're in the media spotlight, whether that's good or bad, that's a good thing that you're always being talked about. If Trump actually ran for president in 2000 and in 2012, and no one really talked about him, and then he like obviously like got filtered
Well, it all
out.
started on 4chan. We all know this.
Yeah.
The whole Trump thing started on 4chan. I remember seeing it. Someone screenshotted it, put it on Twitter.
And turns out a lot of those were actually
Was I finished speaking, CJ? No, I wasn't. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, man.
We do need to kind of work on our giving ways. You two clash a lot when it comes to speaking. So why don't we try a few little exercises?
I'm actually done, man. I'm actually gonna delete the channel, bro.
I mean, you just literally just fucked up my.
Fuck Gamescom. Fuck Gamescom. Fuck it. Fuck Gamescom. Fuck the crew.
Well,
the crew ain't welcome here. They're with the KKK.
Fuck off,
They're not welcome.
You're talking about your channel. I thought you was just you kind of confused me there. I thought you was just about to have like a midlife crisis on the podcast.
Astro.
Huh?
Astro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carry on. Sorry, Jay. I genuinely had to let that out because I was just about to fucking explode.
Explode?
What are you gonna say? Something about you need to help us. Can I continue what I was saying, or is no one speaking? Yeah. So about the memes and that. So basically, I just want to say, the world is literally driven by memes.
Okay.
Because I actually can't say that was a dream. No, genuinely, the world is driven by memes.
God damn it! Stop.
Jay's dead. Oh my god. Trump is in power because of memes, bro. Deep down for a second, he's in power because he looks like the one from Monsters Inc., bro. That's the reason why he's in power. Mike Wazowski. That is the levels, bro. I just want to say, shout out to the memes, yeah. It's too far now. It's too far. You normies, yeah. You're doing some bullshit, bro. It's actually like it's got to the point now where I just can't laugh at some memes.
Yeah,
and I'm not even.
Memes.
There is
They're dead on
genuinely
arrival.
there is a divide between me and the normal ones.
Alright then. Fucking hell, bro.
There's a divide. There was a divide.
Narcissistic.
Yeah.
Nah, in the 60s it was racism. In nowadays it's the normies versus us. That is the difference. And
wait,
if
are you comparing normies and edgelords to racial laws?
And I just want to say, yeah, if you don't understand what a normie is, you are one, bro. You are one. You don't even understand. It's like an infection, bro. You don't even understand. You've been murked already.
This genuinely cannot go out.
It will.
You put in this.
Yeah, this has been hilarious so far, to be honest.
Oh my.
Yeah, man.
God.
No, genuinely, most people that
it's a
don't.
Cursed episode.
Most people, yeah, that don't know what normies are, they're R1s. They are ones. I'm Jesus. Jeez. I can't even. I'm speaking gospel, bro. I might as well be preaching like. You want to talk about me?
You're starting to scare me now, Cam.
What am I speaking? What scared me about? What scared you?
Just the way you threaten me whenever I come home from work, and you threaten to lock me and the kids in the basement.
It could be worse. It could look like you play Apex Legends Season 2. Imagine playing that trash game.
Chill out, man. What's
It's better than nothing.
I'm just
better than
on one,
Fortnite.
man. Now, to be fair, on a level,
this whole podcast, I've been staring at my forehead because there is a V-shaped vein here, and it's,
oh my god, I'm actually sweating, bro. My fan's off.
Pulsing. Like, is there something wrong with me?
V for Vendetta.
Now you should get crowned in it, and you should just get him to like do surgery in your forehead live on Drivecast. Should I just start streaming from now with the green screen?
No.
Around it. Yeah, yours on the last episode. It caught by in the background. So occasionally you see a tiger. just its face was like. It was a bit mad. Let's talk about what we think of other YouTubers. Now they're all very lovely people.
I thought you were gonna say they're all.
It's actually quite. It was quite funny actually. I think the first episode was it the second episode. it might have been the second episode. We were like just talking about shit in it as it happened. We talk about real shit here, only real shit. To be honest, if you've made it 25 minutes into this episode, fuck
you're
me,
a real
man.
Gamer.
You are retarded still. Like, you're actually batshit retarded. To be honest, I think about some of the podcasts I watch. I'm retarded for watching these podcasts. I also want to say, I don't know where I've got all this energy from at 1 o'clock in the morning, but I just want to say quickly, if you want to shout out, just leave it in the comments so I can shout you out next episode, and I'm going to go through the comments, basically shouting out everyone, saying, you get me safe. Shout out to Chris doing the lawn and that. But as well as that, I just want to say, I'm genuinely curious to what the viewers are doing while they're listening to this podcast.
I don't know.
No, like think about obviously there's big gamers here, big boy gamers. Yeah, big gamers. Big gamers. Yeah. Like if you ain't sweating at the teeth playing fucking Need for Speed, then I don't know what you're doing.
Sweating
bro.
at the teeth.
Out of the teeth, bro. Like you're drawing on the teeth, bro. Like you should dry your teeth. Nah.
Going hard at fucking payback playlist.
I don't know if that's possible, but
now genuinely, if you came to this far in the podcast, type in the comments what you're doing. What you're doing, whether that's masturbation, whether that's gaming, whether that's drinking, whether that's eating, whether that's being racist. Because shout out, because all the KKK man are gonna come out now because we called them out. So you know what? Let's have fucking war, bro. I'll delete your comment.
The crew 2 is KKK.
Yeah, if you're playing the crew 2, you get deleted as well, because you're on the same level. No, but I'm genuinely curious because like, what do you guys do half the time you watching or listening to podcasts? Do you ever sit down and watch your podcast?
Yeah,
no.
I do.
I do that. I genuinely do that. If it's a video podcast, I will.
I watch John Reed, yeah.
See, I've have started 2 years ago. I was watching them.
No, I thought I kept watching them. And
What's happening with the whole Ruben situation?
He's there.
Oh, he's back now.
Yeah, because he was at university like you.
Yeah, man, but I'm still here.
Yeah, but it's not his channel. You're like, it was a group thing. You're an actual YouTuber. You're in.
Nah, I'm not, and I am.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're not.
You're not.
I'm just thinking about it. It's been a struggle in it recently.
I watched the official podcast.
Yeah, the official podcast. That's what I was gonna say.
What's that about?
It's criticals.
I can imagine that'd be quite good, to be fair.
That's actually it's on Spotify, I think, as well.
It's just hilarious.
Yeah, I listen to that when I'm like either driving sometimes or I'm on American Truck Simulator.
I used to watch. Oh my god, you carry on going, just carry on.
I talked first that time.
Don't stop.
All right, so actually, this is something I've.
Cam.
Yes, I can hear. My headphones are actually fucking loud.
You've got a habit of stopping immediately. If you see someone trying to come in, just keep going because you start first. I think what the problem is you stop.
I just don't want to cut one up. I just want to cut him up.
You're not cutting him up. He's cutting you up. So you just keep going.
No, I started talking first.
No, you didn't though. On my end or his end. So your end is in your head.
You're a racist, bro. You're a racist.
I'm not fucking a racist.
You're a racist, bro. You're there, and you're racist.
Just because I play the crew 2 does not mean I'm racist.
You're racist, and you play the crew 2.
It's like a string bean, but anyway, got you.
I just wanted to say, I don't even know what I was talking about. What was I talking? Oh yeah, podcast.
Yes.
What was the topic of the conversation before that?
We were going on.
What do you do?
Podcast we watch.
Oh yeah, so I used to watch the Joe Budden podcast. Because Joe Budden's just batshit crazy and it's just hilarious. Occasionally Joe Rogan, but one podcast I've actually really started to enjoy recently. You know Unbox Therapy?
Has he got a podcast?
Yeah, he's got a podcast and he just talks about text related stuff, but a little bit of cars actually as well. He's actually a little bit into his cars, you know. I think he's gonna get.
He's into Teslas.
No, he's not. He's genuinely into like everything, but like he's kind of in. You can tell he's a tech person first. Very electric orientated, very hybrid orientated. But he'll talk about like the new Corvette has come out and stuff like very, very lightly because obviously he's not his main demographic. But I actually think he's going to be buying the new Porsche Taycan, the electric one. I think he said he was really interested in buying it. Yeah. If you type in Porsche Project E, it'll come up. But
I know what you're on about.
Yeah. I think he's very interesting. But he's actually a really good podcast because obviously in his Unbox Therapy.
Wait. Sorry. Is that can't even happening.
So Project E is the obviously concept, but it is happening. Yeah, it's called the Taycan, the actual model.
Oh, mad.
How do you spell that?
Taycan, I want to say. Wow. Anyway, yeah. So you'd think watching Unbox Therapy, like it's really like you're just always shouting and shit. But like it's actually really chill. Like it's very very laid back. Like they're only like 45 minutes to an hour and a bit. Like it's not long. Like it's not 4 hours. But it's actually really really good. So anyone who hasn't checked out fucking Lou Later, I think is what it's called. Check it out, really good. And then I also listened to the Hospital Records podcast, which is just basically it's the CEO of Hospital Records, D&B record label, just talked about new releases that come out that week, and it's fucking hilarious. He's literally off his head. It's so funny, but he's like a lovable old man. Like, do you know how someone like it's weird with podcasts? I feel like the more you listen to them, the more like emotionally connected you get to the people behind them. And it's really hard to get to that place. Like, it's really hard to be a good podcaster like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a mix of joking, but then getting your point across. Like, it's very different as well. So what Lou Later will do is very different to what Joe Rogan does.
Yeah.
Because Joe Rogan's all personality, as where, you know, with Lou Later, it's more like a mix of both. And then we're just some other, but like like, don't get me wrong, we're not on that level. Like, I'm not comparing myself to that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I'm coming from? It's making sense. It's just mad, like, to get to that level of podcasting where you can keep retention up so easily.
Yeah.
It's not even just as numbers, but just to keep someone's attention like that, it's fucking insane. Actually, on that note, I'm gonna check what the last Drivecast one was, because I'm genuinely quite interested to see
reviewer retention.
Just what people like. I haven't checked. I usually like. I need to start sitting down. Do you know when like you would like in? I'm not sure if this really applies with you necessarily, Jay, because you didn't really upload every single day per se. But was there ever a period for both of you where it would be like wake up, look at your comments, like that kind of thing, like wake up, look through your comments. Like, talk about that, because I'm kind of interested.
I mean, it was back when I, like, when YouTube was recommending the shit out of my videos, and I was getting, like, 50,000 views a day. Like, I would just wake up, go to class, and, like, check my analytics in class, actually. Just, like, come home, reply to comments, just keep looking. I actually, on my second monitor, like, all times I just had my live viewer count. Because, again, this is the first time I kind of blew up, so... You know.
Okay, so I've just looked at the Drivecast retention. Episode 1 was 10 minutes. So the average person would watch 10 minutes. And the first one is... If we go to analytics... Yeah, the first one was also 10 minutes. Just 11 minutes, basically. Well, that's a little bit mad, you know.
11 minutes.
So most people would have clicked off at this point. Because we're at 33 now.
Unless you're a king.
Yeah, that's your king. My views are doing shit as well recently, which is weird because I've been uploading more. Yeah,
mine,
weird.
I don't know what's up with mine. Mine have been like, it used to be I could make a video and it gets like, at least like if it's on an on-topic Need for Speed, The Crew, or something like that, it would get 1,000 views a day. Now it gets like 700 views first day. And then next day, it's like 10 views.
We talked about this. Sorry, you can.
I was going to say it's weird because I've been uploading like once a month for the past 4 months, and my average is like over 2K now.
Mad.
Nice.
That's a bit different though because of what you make,
I guess.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, still weird because I just thought I would have lost a lot of
Yeah,
but like you'd think that like YouTube would kind of stop promoting your stuff because you don't upload as free.
I get more subs when I'm not uploading.
Yeah,
I lose subs when I upload.
It's mad. Like if I'm gonna go on I haven't looked at my social media in ages. Views.
Let me see.
Subscribers in the last 30 days have gone up by 100%. What the fuck? I've literally uploaded like 7 videos. Man.
Okay, this is actually fucked. Guess how many subscribers? I'm just having my social view up right now. Guess how many subs I got in the past 30.
In the past what?
30 days.
Oh, okay, there you go.
4 minus 7.
8.
1.
Mad.
That's how many you've gotten
in the last 30 days. YouTube's on some fucking shit.
That's insane. I got 130 in the last 30 days.
And I have 30,000 views nearly in the last 30 days.
Also,
so that
a shout out. I just want to say, this is gonna be my 199. How do I say that? 1,000, not 100. 1,998th video on my channel.
Oh shit!
So you're near 2K?
I'm near 2K. Yeah.
My last video was actually my 1,000th.
That's a bit mad. I need to do something for that.
1,000th. So yeah.
Wow, I've got 657 videos.
Yeah, the last 30 days I got 130 subs and 100k views, which, to be honest, since I haven't really been uploading that much, I don't know. We talked about this a lot on the last 2 episodes about like views and how we see views and all that shit. Like, I just look at this with a completely different view now. Obviously, like, it can't be that long now till Need for Speed comes round.
Yeah.
And not only that, but Grid. I need to make a video on Grid. I can't believe I've only made like 1 or 2 videos on Grid. But
I'm sorry. Just step back just a tiny bit, because I was just looking through my social. So you said you gained 1 in the past 30 days.
That's what Social Blizz tell me. Yes. And it's fucked because I have 30,000 views in the last 30 days, which is still more, even though like my views have gone down from when I blew up. I still am getting more than I did like this time last year or before that.
So you got 6,000, only 6K less views than me in the past 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
But I got 105 subscribers.
But look,
you're not far off me, Jay. Yeah. I've got 130.
What the fuck?
But my views are 90.
Makes sense because CJ, your channel's grown substantially in the past year.
Yeah, so but here's the thing. Yesterday I lost 4 subscribers, and today I uploaded today, and I lost 6. Why am I losing? Like, I lose subscribers, and I've tons of people talk about this before. Why am I losing subscribers when I upload?
I guess it's just I feel like it's at a very weird point anyway, just because of like what's coming up, and I don't know. It is very foggy. I feel like it's always foggy when we haven't got a game to have. Like, it's foggy.
But even then, like we've been through the same song and dance for like how many times now? We've gone through droughts like this.
And that's the thing, though. I think people are just getting sick of it all. To be honest, like we talked about this in the last few episodes. I don't really want to repeat a lot of the stuff we've already said because like. That's not interesting stuff to talk about, but like, I think people are just getting as sick of it as we are, in terms of just the same shit over and over and over. You know what? With all this being said, even though like for me anyway, subs and shit isn't exactly the most fantastic thing, I'm like still really happy with where my channel's at overall.
Yeah,
like it's the first time I've been not really growing in like a substantial amount. But if I look through my video catalogue, I'm happy with the Drivecast. Like, I think it takes us a bit of a while to get in the flow of it, but like once we're in the flow of it, it's kind of calm. Like, and all the other videos, like, there's a lot of effort been put into all of them. A lot of commentaries, to be fair, because I've just been in between, like, moving and whatnot. But like, it's one of those ones where like I don't really mind. I don't know, like it's weird. I don't want to repeat what I've said about like the whole fucking Mr. Homeless comparison thing, because I've literally every episode for the past 3 episodes.
I've not made
it's just fucking
commentary video. I've not made one of those in a year.
Mad, but you don't. The thing is, you don't even feel like you need to, do you?
No, that's a lie. 11 months.
Do you feel like you need to?
Is Need for Speed dead?
Do you feel like you need to make another one?
No. I feel like I know my channel will start flowing again soon. So
he's a fucking Alexa turtle.
He's having a conversation with his wife.
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Look, she was blue because she was down. She was upset, and you gave her a bit of love talk, and she turned. What is that?
Warm setting.
Oh, it's warm.
Yeah, that's actually what it is.
But I feel like I'm at a place where I know that I just know that my motivation to be a bit more frequent will come. But I've had a lot of time to reflect on my own work, and I've had a lot of time to like the last video I uploaded, I was working on that for about, I want to say 2 months, just on and off, just like going in and re-recording things that I don't like, and literally getting to the point where every single frame in my video, like I would say in the past, what 10, 11 videos, every single video, I've gotten to the point where it's almost almost perfect. But obviously there's always room for improvement. I'll always criticize my own stuff, but I'm at a point where I feel so much more comfortable like uploading and knowing that that's something that I'm never gonna look back at and say, oh, that's shit, because I'm putting my my all into them. And I've wanted to get to that stage before like there's any crazy blow up, if a blow up does happen, because it's very easy to have a game come out and like pushing out videos like to the point where it's like you're not putting effort into it, but you just want the attention and the growth, so you do it, and that's fine, everyone does that. But I feel like it gets to a point where people get into a loop and a cycle, and I feel like I've seen it with so many channels in the racing games community.
So hard to get out of it,
and that's the thing, and a lot of people just give up. And it's easy to give up because we're humans, so when we don't see results and we don't see progression, we just give up and try the next thing.
I mean, I love the videos I make. Like, I love making videos, and I wouldn't be doing this for nearly 10 years if I haven't. But you can't help but get very demotivated when you're uploading videos. You go to see your sub growth for a month and you see fucking 1.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, that's very fucking demotivating.
That's actually I can't even know what to say. Like,
I feel like
that's insane.
I wouldn't let that get you down.
I'm not, because
you still, like, at the end of the day, your views aren't bad for your channel size. So
subs aren't what push your channel's views.
I mean, at the end of the day, YouTube's what got me into this place in the first place. I wouldn't be here sitting with you guys. At the end of the day, even if my channel like kind of shits the bed, I'm still gonna have you. I'm still gonna have all my friends I've made.
You still gonna have me.
No,
you when you motherfucking get, cause you play the crew, motherfucker, so you gonna be gone.
Oh fuck, I'm going to hell.
Oh shit! I just threw my phone across the.
I'm a racist. I play the crew too. But like, again, like that's very demotivating. But again, like, I remember, like, right before I blew up last summer, I was actually considering but like downscaling my type of content YouTube and promote, and more kind of moving over to Twitch, because like I was just kind of sick of it. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and then everything I tried to do just wasn't getting the type of shit I wanted. But then I blew up, and
I'm gonna start streaming more on my channel, but it's just like
when I get home, I'm gonna start streaming.
It's how to find a balance of uploading and streaming, because I don't want to do it overly one way. I don't want to go overly the other way. But then the videos I'm planning on making are like, it's a long process. It's not like just easy. It's not like just a challenge thing. It's like I've got an idea with the fucking Dance Revolution, mate. It's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. But it's just gonna take a while. That's not something I can do overnight. It takes 30 days for it to come from fucking China, for fuck's sake.
But that's the beauty of it, isn't it? Like, you can film. Like, you should have you ordered it?
Not yet. I need the money first.
You can film yourself ordering it, and like that would be cool. Record yourself ordering it. And see, the fact that it's
when it comes, like, unbox it and like.
Do like we're basically spoiling it here, but you can do like a fucking.
To be honest, anyone that's watching 43 minutes of the Drivecast, they can. Do you know what I mean?
Man.
Like, yeah, man.
But that you can get real creative with that shit, and that's the beauty of it. Like, it's something that you're gonna be proud of. So it doesn't matter how long it takes. It's about getting your product to the point of near perfection, or the best it can actually.
But the reason why I was never able to do that previously is just money. Like, even now, the reason why it's not been ordered is just because at the moment I'm literally saving all my money for a festival I'm going to, and then work, and then Gamescom. So I haven't really got anything at the moment to spend, and that's always been my problem. But like with the job, that's hopefully stuff like I've got so many ideas. Like, I literally want to play Need for Speed Rivals with a Guitar Hero. controller because I just think that'd be fucking hilarious.
That reminds me. I made a pact with one of my subscribers. When I hit 100,000, is my special that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be playing a bunch of racing games with the Donkey Kong bongos.
You can actually do that. I've seen that being done before.
Yeah,
that's something I want to watch, and you're leaving it to 100k. You better quick, fam. I want to do that.
Yeah, and it's stuff like that that kind of like pushes me to like keep going even when like you're kind of down.
But even like
So,
yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I was done. I was just
gonna say like even. So like obviously that's one end of the spectrum is all the fucking retarded shit. But then I also want to like start doing just like more like retrospective stuff. I really enjoyed the Need for Speed documentary, and that was one of the things that kind of like really gonna blew up the channel in the early kind of beginning sort of thing. Like I've definitely got the capacity to get in touch with people that have made the Burnout games. That's not a far-fetched thing. I've literally met the people. So if I really wanted, like, it doesn't even have to be them talking about the development process. If it's opinions, all their opinions are their own. None of that's covered by NDA. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it wouldn't even be that far-fetched to do that. It wouldn't even be that far-fetched to do a Midnight Club retrospective.
Yeah.
Really, I think I know people that I could get in touch with about that. And even if I can't, getting the community involved. Like, do you remember how before I had like fucking Theo, Richard, you lot, like all involved in the fucking. I could easily do something with a Midnight Club. That is the exact same thing. Do you know what I mean? Like even people that aren't in the racing game scene, like I don't know. So like, it's one of those ones. Like it's just. It could even go as far as not necessarily like music in racing games, like those types of things, but like in the format of a documentary, like because I've got that capacity, or like just like that type of thing. Like that's the kind of direction I want to go with it. Have like not split personality, that's the wrong word, but like just like different forms of content. So like the big new stuff, I'll cover that still because that's the stuff that I'm interested in. Like it's not going to be like abused, but like the stuff I'm interested in, like with the grid game, I've missed a lot of information. I'll go back to it and be like, oh, like this and this looks pretty cool, interested. But then as well as that, like I want to do the kind of retrospective stuff as well as the retarded stuff. Yeah. Because like it's finding a balance of all that and then streaming. It's like a bit overwhelming.
Kind of broadens your channel a bit,
Yeah, it needs to sit down and actually think about it. That's the thing.
Yeah. Like people aren't coming to your channel for just one, like they're coming for like one type of like genre, like racing games, but like they have a lot of different types of content that you're doing on that regarding that thing. So you're kind of like broadening yourself out, but still kind of keeping it within the realm of racing games.
I just want to say shout out to the fact someone just commented. I'm just reading the comments from the last episode. Just said, "How come Speedway doesn't join you guys anymore?" Yo, you missed out, bro. It's been a while still. It's been a while still.
That guy's been in a coma.
Oh my god, I was reading through some of the comments. A lot of people left "I am the king" comments. So shout out to that.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, if you know, you know, and if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I'm glad I don't. Ooh.
We do actually have a question. Yeah. So this one's from Shejnirad. And his question is, out of the two, are you going to get a PS5 or a Scarlet? That's the first question.
Both!
Yeah, both probably.
Both
probably. My primary console, I think, for the rest of my life will probably be a Scarlet. Or like, Xbox, sorry. Like the Xbox brand.
Xbox gang!
Hey, Xbox. Shout out to all my Xbox men. Yeah. I actually played xCloud. I haven't made a video on that yet. I need to talk about xCloud. I played it. Have I told you guys about this?
You have.
That's about how it felt.
How did it feel?
Very good.
You go into detail.
Very good. Very good. Like you can definitely tell there's a lag. Like it's
so
like
bad then.
Nah, not. It's like it's just a bit mad you can play it on your fucking phone, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's bearable. Like if you're that eager to be a gamer, to the point where you want to play Halo on the fucking coach, then the care like fair.
Yeah, that'd be.
Does it have to be connected to a device or?
It's got to be connected to the internet.
And you can just play games like you own.
Yeah,
that is mad.
Game Pass, and obviously if you have Game Pass, it just opens a whole can of worms.
Then this will be available for iOS and Android and.
I don't know the specifics, but I know it's on mobile.
Probably.
I'd assume it'd be on all.
Actually.
So
Since it's
I'm
Microsoft,
gonna be able to be on a plane and like play.
No,
like...
you need internet access. If you have internet access on that
you
plane,
can get Wi-Fi on a plane.
Yeah, if you have Wi-Fi on a plane, that's good. Then yeah, you can do it.
I've never. Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's on some flights.
The plane. When I went to California the last time, there was Wi-Fi in the plane.
I'm gonna have to check.
Also, I want to say
we were too cheap to get it though.
On that note of the whole Scarlet Xbox thing, everything's gonna be being cross-plat anyway, so it's not like it even matters particularly. I reckon I'll probably get used to keyboard and mouse before like. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've already got a PC that's going to be cross-platform next gen anyway. So, like, if that is the case, and Halo Infinite's on PC, because that's the only reason why I'd get a console, I might just wait a bit. Plan is to get a graphics card, and I might just wait a bit before it comes out. But then it's nice to be in the hype of it all and that kind of stuff. And obviously for the channel, it'll be really nice. So I don't know yet, but I think Scarlet is definitely the one I'm more interested in. And just to keep on topic,
I hope I would actually like dance with joy if they change their branding to red. I would be gasped.
Why would they do that?
Because the Project Scarlet.
That's a code name.
Yeah, it's not gonna be called that.
It's a code name. Just how like Project Scorpio and
Scarlet is red.
But it's like also like Scarlett Johansson, like a name.
No, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't call it after just Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, she's an Avenger though. Big batty, big breasts. On that note, I want to move on to the next question. Spicy Guy says, "Do you think Rainbow is starting to get boring, or have I just played the shit out of it?" No, I'm actually finding that recently I've been playing more Rainbow than the past like year.
I never stopped. I don't ever will. Cause I'm a real gamer.
I don't play Rainbow that much. I've been playing, although I can kind of put that in. Rainbow's like you go into it expecting the same, like you go in, you know what you're getting into when you're going into it, right? It's kind of like.
Why can I just hear people screaming?
Yeah, what is that?
Jay's, and he's just going, he's just yelling.
They're rioting.
Shout out to all of my, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that one. That one's a bit too much.
But what was I gonna say? The closest comparison I can give, like I play Rainbow, obviously playing it, but I don't play it that often. Now the closest comparison I guess I can give to that is Overwatch. You know,
Overwatch is boring, man. It's fucking boring.
It's not.
I tried to play that earlier, and I was getting 6 kill streaks, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like,
who are you playing as?
Boring. The agent guy that has sprint and like heal. And
you mean Soldier?
I don't know what he's called. I don't play the fucking game. I just know it's way too. All I know is for a new player for me to go in and get a 7 kill streak. That's not normal. That's boring.
Well, I'll be honest. You probably didn't get 7 kills. What the game counts kills is like you assisting someone. Yeah. All the assists you get, it counts as kills.
Well, all I know is the thing was saying 8 kill streak, bro, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like you probably got a bunch of assists.
And I wasn't dying. Like that's the thing is I wasn't dying.
You're probably playing against a very shitty easy team. And also you're playing on console.
I'm telling you, bro, what the fuck happened? I'm telling you.
I'm just saying, Overwatch is very fun.
I don't understand. I understand the game, bro. I understand the complexities of the game.
It's like husband and wife. Honestly.
I mean, I like Overwatch, but I fucking hate it at the same time. Sometimes I go in it feeling a lot better, but a lot of times I go in it and I feel worse afterwards. But
no, like I understand the complexities of the game. I had housemates at uni that played it religiously. Like I understand how different operators counter different other heroes, and then like there's certain fucking strats you can use to get put. Like I completely understand. Like the same as Rainbow. It's the same as any other hero shooter. But for me,
that's what I'm comparing it to.
Every time I've played it, I just find I'm just like, does it stimulate my fucking gamer dick?
Gamer dick.
It doesn't stimulate my gamer dick. Fortnite stimulated my gamer dick more than Overwatch did, and that says a lot.
Well, we all played the third time.
We all played that.
Battle Royale.
What was that?
What was that?
What was that? Someone gift that. If someone is
right. So we hope you guys enjoyed the 3rd episode of Drivecast. We're inside with Jay and CJ. You get me? If you enjoyed this episode, write in the comments.
Retard.
No. Don't type. I just think we need to think of something for him to type that's not retarded.
Pee pee poo poo.
Don't type whatever CJ's saying because it's just not funny.
Jay giggled.
Type
in. I've got a vein coming out of my forehead. Like, just like that. Like, and grammatically correct. I've got a vein coming out of my forehead.
In quotation marks.
In quotation. And that's it.
And with
in
the
quotation.
signature, it says JVY Pennant 2019.
No. Don't make it bait. Don't make it bait. Just, I've got yeah, right. I figured it out. Leave a comment that somehow integrates. I've got a vein coming out of my forehead, but don't make it bait. So anyone else that hasn't watched this far doesn't understand what's going on. Because shout out to the 10% that have actually made it this far. The other 90% go fucking kill themselves. If they don't understand what's going on, yeah, you're just as bad. You're just as bad as the Crew 2 and KKK man. So you can just go and leave. As far as I'm concerned.
Hard demonetized.
Yeah, man. Demonetized the Crew 2.
But it's not my channel.
xCloud.
You know what? The one subscriber you probably gained was from this fucking podcast. So watch your fucking mouth, bro. Anyway, that's been it. It's Inside. You get me. Safe. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Wild. You get me.
Oh, fuck.
Cover it then. Cover it. Well, God.